Alright guys, so I recently watched this video from Gaz. Now, I agree with him that they are not going to be removing stat sticks, okay? He made a lot of great points. I think he's totally correct, right? They're definitely not going to remove stat sticks. So, what I will say though, I am like pretty much at the end of the game, okay? I'm at the point now to where like once I get all the new stuff and level it and everything else, like I'm done. Like after that, I'm just, you know, doing, weekly activities and then run some fishers every once in a while. That's pretty much it. I'm basically just getting prepared for the next round of primes and this and that, okay? And I'm actually just now starting to look into stat sticks, okay? Just to let you guys know, like, how poorly implemented stat sticks actually are, okay? I could be wrong, but I don't think there's anything in the game at all that mentions stat sticks or explains how they're implemented or how they're used, right? So I think I might have come up with a way that they could implement that to make it more user friendly, right? So some of us actually know that Whipclaw uses a stat stick. So it actually matters what mods you have equipped on your melee weapon, but not all of them. Only certain types of mods actually affect that ability. So what I think they should do is whenever a Warframe with an ability that would use a stat stick, you would actually have maybe a new tab in here that would say stat stick, or maybe it would function like the other moddable abilities, right? So I just went ahead and loaded up Hildren, okay? So Hildren has an ability called Ballfire, and with this, you could go in here and you can put mods on it, you can level it up, whatever else you want. So I think with the stat sticks, it should work similar to that, right? So like if we're thinking about Korra, so Whipclaw would become a moddable ability, right? But there is one key thing that I want to go ahead and address, and that is Riven mods. That is one of the biggest things Gaz was talking about, right? People spend a lot of platinum trying to get, really good Riven mods for stat sticks. So once you have an ability that would use a stat stick, I think the stat stick itself should depend on what melee weapon you have equipped. So then for the ceramic dagger, right? I have a ribbon for that. So with this change, I would get another thing right here that would say stat stick or Whipclaw or however they would want to do it. Then the ceramic dagger ribbon I have that goes for the ceramic dagger, because I have that equipped, that mod would be available on the stat stick, right? Because it would go off of what melee weapon you have equipped, right? So I think once you're modding a stat stick, if there any of the mods that has no effect on stat sticks in general, or maybe just that specific ability, it should be grayed out so putting this mod up there isn't going to do anything, right? So that's a waste of time. And going forward, I think that should be the standard. So anytime a mod would have zero effect by putting it on a weapon or whatever else, then it should be grayed out. So it should be really obvious to the user that this mod I don't need to put. And I'm going to show you why. So we have the tenant Glaxion right now, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and put impact on the Glaxion. Okay, so it's not grayed out, so that makes me think, oh, this might be a good thing. I just added impact to the Glaxion. Experienced players are already going to know this, right? Inexperienced players, however, they may not even think to look over here, right? And I think it should let you put it up there, but it should be grayed out nonetheless. So you should know, like, something's up with that, right? It's not wanting me to put that on the build. Then, if they put it up there, then they would probably think to go over and look at the stats and see, oh, wait a minute, it has no effect. Okay, I've added impact, but there's no impact. So I've added an impact mod, but there's no impact damage, right? So, alright, that's it for now, y'all.